What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Aaron Berkshire. Today I'm here to talk about my brand new preset pack and why I'm excited about them and why I'm excited to share them with you. So after the intro, here we go. All right, here we go. So first, I just want to say thanks for checking out this video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the ring, the bell, the ringy bell thing. Tell a friend, tell a family member. I really appreciate you guys checking out my videos. So we're gonna make it quick, short, simple, straight to the point. This is my new preset pack, and I just want to roll through them, show you the names, and show them what they do to these raw photos. I have 4 different example photos, and I want to show you guys how great they are, and just kind of go through them, you know? So, don't want this to be a long video. Let's get straight to it. All right, so I am screen recording over on my laptop, so I'm gonna be looking back up and down at the computer screen. So here we go, my first preset, here we go. So this is a raw photo of the fair. I went to the fair recently. I really love this shot of the Ferris wheel, and I just kind of want to go through my list, Berkshire Pack 3 here, and so let's just go through it. The first one is called a dark grit. This one is just moody, you know, they're all, a lot of them are kind of moody, except for a select few. I really love the way this one looks. It's super badass. The next one is Blue Ridge. Blue Ridge is awesome. When I went to the Blue Ridge Mountains to shoot Memphis Mayfire at a festival, I was kind of editing with that setting in the evening on the outside of them, and I made a whole bunch when I was editing those photos. I had like Blue Ridge 1, 2, 3, so I kind of just chose my favorite one, fixed it up a little bit more, and I threw it in here, and it's called Blue Ridge. It's super awesome. We're gonna skip Clay Fair because that one is not in here. So the next one is called Cottonwood. Another short story I shot at a wedding venue called Cottonwood Barn. The Cottonwood Barn. We shot a wedding there, and I did a lot of photos of the bride outside, did a bunch of unique edits, and I saved a bunch of them called Cottonwood, you know, numbered, and I really love this one. I wanted to throw it in there. It's super fun, super awesome for an outside kind of farm vibe. So this one is called Cottonwood. The next one is called Dramatic Wedding. You get the point right off the rip. It's a grainy, vintage, very you know, old school style. It almost looks like film in a way. I think it's really badass on a lot of wedding photos. It's a super popular style right now with a lot of wedding photography, and we've been doing it lately, and I really like it. So I threw that in here. That is Dramatic Wedding. I'm gonna blast through a few of these extra ones because I have some more photos that I want to show you guys. This one is called Fairy Tale. This one is called Fresh Airy. This one is called Jupiter. Jupiter, you know, is just, it's funny because we're actually just visiting Jupiter, Florida, and same thing, you know, I edited a bunch of photos from there of my wife at this really awesome spot with some water, and I really thought it was awesome, so I threw it in there. It's called Jupiter. Then we have Love Tale. You get the point. It's magical. It's fairy tale. It's a love tale. It's a preset that I use a lot on my theme park photos, so, you know, there's a lot in here for, you know, a lot of different circumstances, and that's what I'm going to show you by going through these other example photos. But so this one is called Love Tale. Then we have Old Timer, which is, you know, I think, you know, the Wild Wild West, Red Dead Redemption. I just think like gritty cowboy, you know, old school memories of Marlboro Man. You know, when I see this, I really just think cowboy. It's really awesome. So yeah, it's Old Timer. Then we have Sunset Vibes. I don't even need to explain it. The name does it. If you have a good vibe and there's a sunset around, you know, Sunset Vibes is going to drop some vibes on it, and it's going to look really good. Moving on, this one's called the Brady. I'm going to click the Brady real quick just so I can show you guys like a little before and after. It's such a subtle, light kind of edit, but let me explain what the Brady is. The Brady is the traditional, the classic football edit. You know how many times I've edited Trevor Lawrence photos with the Brady? It used to be called NFL 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had a bunch of them. Again, I chose my favorite one, and I decided to name it the Brady just because it's classic, like Tom Brady, like the GOAT, you know? This preset is just perfect for a lot of bright outside sports. If you don't want to do any crazy kind of, you know, moody or crazy kind of edits, drop the Brady on it, one hit smash. It's going to be awesome. And we'll actually see that in a minute when we get on one of these other photos. So the last one is going to be the Mood 2. In my last preset in 2021, I had one called the Mood. I had a lot of compliments on it. It was one of my favorites. So I decided to create a variant of it. It's lower on the vibrance. It gives more of a, also kind of like a vintage little vibe, you know. I really like it. It's the Mood. It's the Mood 2. So that's it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go through these other photos and just show you for fun some of these different presets on some of these other photos. So the next one is going to be this shot of me, which is also on the cover of the new preset pack. Well, maybe not this one, but one of them. This was shot for the 135 camera, the Canon 135 RF lens for that YouTube video, but I really like those photos. And let's just go through them. The dark grit, super awesome. You know, mess with it a little bit, click on it, give it some love, you know, change it around a little bit. The dark grit is super fire on it. Let's reset this. So we're gonna go down. Blue Ridge, super dark, super gritty. Play with them, you know. A preset is meant to be a base coat. It's a starting point. It is for you to drop something on there quick, and you can go, you know, you can do so many different things to it to make it, you know, your own, to make it your style, to make it what you want it to be. So no presets are ever supposed to be just kind of like a one-click bang. Some of them are, and that's cool, but it's also okay to appreciate other people's artistic styles or their, you know, their moody vintage looks and their clean classic edits. I love coming up with my own styles of presets, and I love using other people's presets. And then it's also okay to use none at all and just to edit a photo completely from scratch. There's nothing wrong with that. There shouldn't be any, like, you know, hate on using presets. You know, presets are just a modern thing. Most people use all kinds of filters on their phones nowadays. I like using presets on Lightroom. So if you like using presets on Lightroom, maybe these will be awesome for you. So yeah, check out a couple of these. Dramatic Wedding looks absolutely nuts on this. Let's go down to Sunset Vibes, looking pretty good. Brady is clean. Jupiter, fresh, airy, you know, and of course, you're gonna wanna mess with them. You're gonna wanna just take it from there, you know, let it be a base coat. Some of them are one-click hits, like a dark grit I think looks really awesome right off the rip. You can mess with it, but just remember, you know, it's just a base coat, a starting point. Take your imagination from there and go with it, you know, to see where it takes you. So next photo is going to be a shot of my wife. I used flash. This is on the beach. You know, some of these, I don't really know what. I haven't tried this photo yet. That looks insane. We're going to use Cottonwood, looks sweet. Dramatic Wedding, again, awesome. Let's go down here. Jupiter, nice clean edit. Let's put a little crop change on this a little bit. This is pretty good. This is pretty good raw. Sorry, I'm not used to working like this. Normally I have both my hands in front of me. This looks good. Let's reset this. Oh, why did I do that? So, Brady looks really good. Mood, you know, they all look awesome. I'm really into it, a lot of them. They look good. All right, so moving on. That's some shots of my wife. And then here is a shot of Trevor Lawrence. Let's go ahead and just pop this over to 4x5. Let's bring this super in on him. That looks pretty good. Let's roll through these. Dark grit. That looks awesome. Really good. I really love it. Blue Ridge. You know, play with it. Let it start there. Let it start there, and then mess with it. Look at that. 2 moves. Awesome. Let's pull this back off. There we go. So let's go through these. Cottonwood. Okay, you know, Dramatic Wedding. This one's one of my favorites. I call it a Dramatic Wedding, but this edit can go on so many different photos and just straight up slay it. Fairy Tale, Fresh, Airy, Jupiter, Love Tale, Old Timer. Sunset Vibes is a smash right off the rip on something like this. So guys, you know, that's it. I really hope you guys dig these presets. I hope you pick them up. I hope you guys like them. I love them. Just create all the time. Anyone can do anything. And that's it for this video. So until the next one, peace.